Many in the longevity community see Kenneth Scott as a leader. But how does he see himself?
Like most people, I am a very multifaceted person. I've had a very varied background in a lot of different fields. Today, I am a person who is a young 20. 12 years ago, I was 68. Last year, I was 21, but I had a birthday and now I'm 20. So who am I? I'm a person that stands for what is possible when it comes to longevity. It is possible for us to age, not just gracefully, but in a rejuvenating manner that we can become young again. And so in a very simple terms, I think that's who I am. I am a person who represents what is possible if you put your heart and mind to it in terms of longevity.
Over the years, Kenneth has had several moments of recognition that life and its enjoyment can be cut short. They all led up to his sudden realization that he had to approach this journey in a different way.
I'd say there were several, and they were cumulative. And the first one probably was when I was a teenager in high school, and I learned about the double helix structure of DNA. Other aha moments occurred when I was in my early 20s, and my grandfather rather, was close to death. He died about 3 years later. He'd had heart attacks, he had diabetes, he was overweight, he was not enjoying life, and he was only about 69 or 70 years old at that time, and I thought, I don't want that to happen to me. And then in 2004, whoa, you need to go and see a cardiologist. Next thing I know, I've got stents in my heart. Many years later, at that time I was going through the very sad decline of my father, who suffered from TIAs, mini strokes, which turned him from being a vibrant, healthy person into a shell of a person, and then he passed away. And about a year later, I read a book by Caldwell Esselstyn Jr. And in the book, he had a very nice little formula, essentially a diet that I could follow. I didn't have to count calories. He said, this will cure your heart disease. It will clean out your arteries. This will give you a long life. And I thought, hey, this is good. What do I have to do? Basic diet is no fish, no meat, no dairy, no added oils. And it changed my life.
Kenneth believes that we can all live a long and quality life if we decide we want it.
Well, I think one of the things you want to do, have you ever seen a balance scale that goes like this? Okay, so imagine a balance scale. On this, put your life. And on this side, put the junk food that you're eating. And which way do you want this balance scale to go? If you want to live with a passion, this is not difficult to get rid of. It comes back to your mind. You have to decide that you in fact love life and you want it for a long time. And if that's what you want, then you make whatever changes are necessary.
We all need information, encouragement, and awareness. And we also need to invest in rejuvenation. Kenneth believes that VivaSparkle fulfills all these needs.
VivaSparkle was created over a decade ago under a different name to really provide people with information on what we were doing to achieve the semblance of youth and longevity that we exuded. We were displaying to people that you could be healthy, that you could be full of life. And they were saying, well, what do you do? And after you say something several times, you say, well, I'll write it down and put it on a website. And that's what we did. And that was the start of VivaSparkle. Recently, we have redone the website, repurposed it to focus on longevity and rejuvenation. And within the longevity and rejuvenation, we have 2 or 3 purposes. One of which is, again, continually to try and provide information to people, to encourage them to focus on improving their life, their longevity, and also to make them aware of rejuvenation, but also to promote investment, particularly in rejuvenation, so that we can all benefit as the companies that are making improvements therapeutically for us can succeed, and that we can benefit from their results, both personally and from the point of view of mankind. And so there are some really exciting biotechnological developments that are going on at the present time, some of which we've invested in, which I think are going to have incredible impacts on our society and hopefully change our medical system from a sick care system to a much, much smaller system that only deals on keeping people healthy. And that's mainly what we're trying to do with VivaSparkle.